What's up, guys? So, everybody always loves to see people's numbers for some reason. You can see today's date down here, and basically, this is my current royalties. If we were going to do an estimate on how much I make, you do 905 divided by 7 times. We have 31 days this month. That'll be about how much I do this month for April 2018. Um, but anyway, other than my numbers, I know that people really do love seeing that, and it's like this curious question mark. How much does this guy really make? Before the 30%, I was making a lot more, obviously, because if I could show you the math on that, let's say it was 4,000, you would just do divided by zero point 0.7 because they reduced it by 30%. I would have made around 5.7 thousand, and I make this pretty consistently, but they did reduce it, unfortunately. But who cares? Super passive business. So I wanted to go over. It's funny because I've recorded this 2 times now because I found what you would say incriminating information where if someone wanted, they could really figure out some things. And I'm not into that. I mean, if this was like a private mastermind or something like that that people are paying for, I wouldn't mind. But in this case, you got all types of people with some with scarcity mindset. And actually, the bad thing is people with that kind of mindset end up doing shady things. They end up complaining. They end up justifying bad actions and whatnot. And I'm not into that. I tend to only hang around. My friends are only people with really strong morals, and really just amazing people who want to give back and impact the world with their money, and they make a lot of money for it. But anyway, that's a whole different topic. Um, oh, and on that note, I actually plan to make a podcast. I've already recorded the first few episodes. There will only be 7-figure and up sellers, and from various different backgrounds, very, very different ways that they make their money, but it'll be about fulfillment. And it'll be the really high level thinkers where they hit on their gifts. I'm really great at identifying that and asking the right questions, and I have a really strong network. So I'll announce that when it comes out more, and I think everybody will get some massive value from it. Doesn't even matter where you're at. You should freaking love it. And I can't wait to release that. But anyway, want to go over keyword research part 1 through 3. I only want to hit on one point, but actually show you guys now that I figured this out. Basically, the keyword is fueled by Jesus and coffee. I just recently searched this just to bring it up. I actually brought up a bad example because, to be honest, I found a good example, and I was like, wait, if I do this, it's just going to freaking blow up, and I'm not here to do actual consulting for anybody. This is you become the master of your own fate. I'm giving you the resources and the tools for you to be successful. I'm not here to spoon feed anybody. And so it's funny because when I first recorded this, I actually found an amazing keyword. I'm not going to use it because this is all automated for me. But to get straight to the point, you need DS Amazon Quick View. As I had mentioned earlier, this is what it is right here. You'll see these numbers. And these numbers basically mean over 1 million means that it's sold maybe one time in a month. This means it's probably sold one time this week. No rank not found means this has not sold. That's actually a really bad sign if you see it. Oh, let me get to the first part is fueled by Jesus and coffee. So what I first look for, scratch everything I just said. What I first look for is, hey, does this shirt have a lot of competition? So you can see this is constantly going down, 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 and it's all fueled by Jesus and coffee. So this is very competitive, you could say. But the issue is it has to be paired with how much volume is this getting. So I want to kind of preface that by saying this. First of all, this isn't getting a lot of sales. You can see that there's a lot of shirts, but a lot aren't selling. You have to have your own metric and your own comfort level where you're like, okay, this has sold not a lot. It maybe will sell one time a year if I tried uploading it 4 times because it'll be removed every quarter. And if it doesn't sell, I'll re-upload it. But the thing is like, you have to figure out that comfort level. I'm just going to show you the metric that I use. And mine is, okay, I scroll straight to the bottom, and if I still see the keyword, it means I already looked at the second page. I'm not going to go to it because you'll see some other things, but this is basically fully saturated with shirts. The problem isn't so much that it's going to the second page. The problem is there's a lot of rank not founds. If there was a rank on every single shirt and it said Fueled by Jesus and Coffee, like that would be okay with me, because it means that even though there's a whole page, all of them are sold. Same with 10 pages. The issue then is, okay, if there's 10 pages of shirts and all of them have sold, then that's okay. But the issue is that if, on the flip side, if there's only 3 shirts Fueled by Jesus and Coffee, but none have sold, that's still useless, even though there's no competition. If you know of Jungle Scout, it's that Chroma extension thing, and it basically shows you like a demand thing there. I won't bring it up, it's going to lag even more. But it has like a demand thing, and it bases on high competition and how much money goes by. So it's the exact same thing how I use it. I don't use Jungle Scout, but the point is that, like, does it go past X amount of pages and does it actually sell? And so my metric is, if it goes past a page, all of the first page has to really be sold. If it goes past the third page and all have sold, then I'm still good with it. If I start seeing one page of emptiness where there's some no sells, I don't even touch it. At least that's what the metric that I've given my designer. And so this is something that you can show your designer and they can actually look for. This is totally a VA's job. If you're afraid to spend money, that's kind of messed up. Because as I shared in another video, you can charge it very, very cheap and get some good quality. So hope that helps, guys. Subscribe to my channel. I can't wait to really show you guys when the podcast comes out. I know you guys will love it. And yeah, like, comment, and show some love.